Hi there. Thanks for joining me today at the White Magnolia Advanced Skincare Institute in Fort Collins, Colorado. I'm Cindy Tusha and I'm the owner, and we are creating this little series of videos to support our fellow professionals within the beauty industry. You know, we work a lot on our own, and we deal with some pretty strong challenges at times, and so you know what? Let's support each other. So hopefully with these little videos you might get a little bit of a pearl of something that can help you, because they are lessons that we're learning, or lessons rather that I'm learning on a regular basis, and I want to share that with you. What good is a lesson if someone else can't maybe benefit from it? So the first lesson I'd like to talk to you about is dealing with negativity. We deal with negativity in life all the time, right? It could be that we're just in a bad mood. It could be that someone is ugly to us. It could be, you know, that client that complains, or that family member that is lashing out at you for no apparent reason, right? I mean, we could go on and on listing ways that we have to deal with negativity. And then there are times when we are presented with some pretty awful stuff too. You know, not so much that that person is just in a bad mood, but perhaps that person lies to you, or perhaps that person lashes out at you and tries to sabotage you, or does something really awful. You know, we're human, and those kinds of things, even the person just being kind of crabby, they make us angry. And there is nothing wrong with feeling anger. Anger is an emotion. But what is wrong is when we can't move through that, and we can't transcend those negative feelings and try and learn from them and build to something that's more positive. So I take every opportunity that is provided to me, whether it's good or bad, and I try and learn from it. What am I learning about my soul? What am I learning about what I'm doing on this planet that this lesson is teaching me today? So when I have experienced those really awful things, and trust me, I've experienced some pretty awful stuff, what I've learned, it's simple. It's compassion. I had to learn, first of all, to have compassion for myself. Quit beating myself up. Yes, this is a lesson that I'm being presented with, and yes, apparently it's something that I need to be learning. But it isn't the fact that I did something actively to cause this. And so being kind to myself when dealing with someone else's negativity. The other thing, though, is not only do I need to be compassionate with myself, but I have to eventually be compassionate with that other person. And that's where it can be tricky. Because ultimately, if that person is really struggling, perhaps they need help. Perhaps that person needs a kind hand and a help up. Or perhaps that person is someone who did something really awful to you, or they lied to you, or they tried to do something mean. You know what? That's when you have to step outside of that situation and say, you know what? That's a reflection of what's going on inside of them. Right? So we project what's really going on inside of us, whether we are aware of it or not. We attract what's going on inside of us. So when someone is really awful, take a moment and step back and think about how awful they must feel on the inside. They are projecting something that maybe they aren't even wanting to project, but they can't help it. So hopefully they are learning from that experience as much as you're learning, but you can't control them. They are not anything that you should be worrying about as far as trying to fix. Only focus on yourself. Focus on doing the best you can, waking up every day to build a better world. Basically, whether it's within your family or within your business or within your coworkers or your clients, giving your client the best, right? So It isn't always easy. I'm not saying that, and I'm not certainly saying that I am perfect, because Lord knows that's not true. But as I come across these little pearls and little things that I'm learning, I really feel compelled to share, because the more the whole world can learn and the more the whole world can grow, the better off we all are. So please go to my YouTube and like it and subscribe. Please email me if you have questions or situations that you might be dealing with. I'm not a psychologist. I'm just a nurse. I'm an esthetician. But you know what? I'm here to support. I'm here to support my staff, my students, my family, my friends, and pretty much this industry. So let's do this together, and let's build a better industry and every man and woman within it. Have a great day. Thanks.